Hey Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Ellen. I am here as a psychic clairvoyant channel, literally for a group of guides, and I am transmitting messages about your destiny. This channel focuses on your light codes, your frequencies, the prophecy that comes out of the current astrology to help you interpret how your energy is being utilized by the divine, by the sacred realm. Lots of words for that. But how is it that you're here? How did you get here? What is your mission? What is your purpose? What is your prophecy? We delve into all of that. And to assist you to prepare yourself for the mission that you chose. Basically, it's in your soul contract, which is described by your astrology. We're going to delve into all those things with a broad brush. If you have any questions, let me know. All the links to get in touch with me and to book your private reading also below. The love readings are exclusively available only on Patreon, which will provide you, for a very small donation, access to all the readings, early release, and the things that do not publish to YouTube. So I'd appreciate your love and support in that way. Let's jump into it, Aries. Look at that beautiful woman. Warrior goddess, anybody? I love her. Woman of battle. This is the feminine version of the Knight of Swords. This is a very mystical deck, the Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck. This woman is well developed. She has been through some type of initiation process. She understands the winds that are blowing, the change that is coming. She's looking straight into it. She is known as the first one into the gap. When there's a challenge, she doesn't shrink back. She is standing firm with her, my guides are talking about her method of they're saying the word guarantee, which is interesting. Self-protection, basically. She has her sacred power around her neck. She has the spear to clear away obstacles, and she is also ready to receive that which is meant for her. So she doesn't have any fear on any level of her being. And this is you in the month of June. These are the energies that are available to you and the theme of the topic for the month of June. So I like that. Here's the other thing that I really love. The next card that comes out is you standing in that energy. That's the Empress, the shaper of growth. Things that you came across into this human existence when you came through the portal of the sacred feminine to arrive here. You were gifted with all the bounty, all the blessings, all the light codes, all the energies, all the total basket, really, of what you would need for your development throughout your lifetime. It is within you. And what I love about this display is that the theme of the message is indicating that you're going to be drawing from those tools, from all that bounty in the month of June. We're moving forward just past the eclipse season. We have all been activated for the next level of massive change, a change in your frequency. And it's just an increase of the availability, my guides are saying, between you and your frequency, your light body, your light codes. Something is being taken out of the basket that perhaps has been dormant. So as you go through the month on your human journey, this is the experience that you may have. So second major arcana in the reading already, right off the bat. The Rememberer of Sacred Lore, that's the Hierophant, the High Priest. This is about the wisdom that is within you, that you can share with others. And we see the harp. There's a fairy tale story about this. It's really driving home the idea of your vibration. How attractive it will be to draw souls to the message that you carry because you have radiant energy. It goes out from you. You don't have to do anything. My guides talk about this all the time. Just stand in your life, radiate your energy, be in the state of bliss that you are entitled to, and you will therefore change the world around you. So when you recall this part of yourself, when you pull this from the basket, whatever your sacred identity, your remembrance of yourself as a sacred being, you're going to get some assistance. I think you're going to have a visitation from your own guides. The dialogue of skill is a Two of Wands. You're going to be getting advice about this next part of your existence, this new road that you're going down. Two of Wands in a traditional deck shows a gentleman looking out over the water. He's holding the world in his hand. And he is deciding, he is making a decision, or has just come to a decision to take a new road for some reason, a new path coming forward. So your new path is informed by the sacred. It's really beautiful. I think you're going to have some deep discussion, some download, some dream, some vision, some feeling in your heart, perhaps, to make a commitment, to go forward and to reform yourself. Revelation. Hang on, just have to have a little sip of water. Sorry about that. Nine of Pentacles. That moment when you stand fully in your power, like that, okay? And if you think about the numerology, the nines are the zenith point. And from there, the only place to go is a new start. So we're seeing the methodology of your transformation into a more high vibrational frequency, if you will. This is a story. My guides, well, okay, thank you, Spirit. My guides are saying the ram. This is an elk, but the representation is for that reason, because they want to reflect your energy back to you, okay? So that's how you're standing in these moments as you come through June. And your light body is changing. You are preparing to shapeshift. This particular gentleman, who was a wisdom holder, he was a warrior. He had been through many battles over many eons. And at this point, my guides just said trajectory. At this trajectory, in his story, he turned into a salmon and dove into the water element, the love element. So a lot of what's true about Aries that doesn't get spoken is that you carry radiance of the love element. You're not a water sign. You are radiant energy. You're going to be activating the radiant love energy that resides within you. In this card, the journey is described by utilizing the water element. It's love. So we're talking about your radiant love energy. Very powerful. You're going to come into a deep amount of wisdom that is going to be revealed to you as you take this journey while your healing happens, because you have Chiron traveling with you in your first house. And you're going to understand something about the way humanity goes forward. This is known as the bridge card. It's what ties this human experience to the soul journey above. You're joining together your energy, male and female, within you, and possibly with someone external to you. I think it's also very philosophical about, my guides just said, the family of man. They're talking about the collective of human destiny. So that desire that you're going to remember, and again, we see your element, the sun. This is really wonderful. Thank you, Spirit. That's where you're going. This is the soul level. And you see yourself going through the feminine portal, carried by a shaman. In the ancient days, the soul was regarded as living in the head. So this is the liberator of devotion. It's the death card. I have to cover this up because YouTube doesn't like it. It's the death card in this deck. And the name of the card in this deck is the liberator of devotion. You're going way out into the universe. You're going to have a very spiritual, mystical month in whatever way you do. And I just want to gently remind you that journey, the nature of it, the tenor of it, the shape of it, has everything to do with all the strands of energy that are described in your astrological chart. What's your rising sign, Aries? What is your moon sign? Where does your Venus lie? Things like that. So just take a look at your chart and start understanding philosophically the deeper aspects of your particular strand of energy, your frequency, your DNA codes, all the words that humans put to try to understand those things. So there you are. Everything I just said, out through a portal into the universe to have a journey into the sacred bowl out of which all life comes and into which all lives, all souls return. You're going to have a brand new start. You see that triple spiral of destiny turning? Some kind of Kundalini awakening. Something. And it may only be one moment, but something's going to come to you. It's all over this reading. So I just want to say the words. I want you to feel happy, and my guys just said charmed. Don't be afraid of it. If you need help, let's get it. I'll give you a reading, okay? And you'll get your particular energetic information. So this is the Fool card, the 0 point. One of the most powerful notions, ideas, experiences ever in a human life is a 0 point. Breathe into it to the best of your ability. All people upon the earth are going through massive shift and change. In January, well, let me back up. In December, we're going to have another eclipse series. And we've been prepared for the days from now until the end of December for the next eclipse season, and because we're literally crossing over a spiritual boundary. So this is what's going on. There you are. Do you see your sword? What's at the tip of the sword? The spiral of destiny. There's the sun in the background. That's also a passage tomb, indicating reincarnation for like the third time in this reading. So your soul, you might remember your past lives. You might remember your soul contract. You might get a dream, a download, a vision of some kind. Maybe it's just a moment where you have an epiphany, but something's definitely happening. I love this for you. Open from the will center up. The representation of the Aries warrior, whose goal it is to protect the tribe and provide sustenance because of the radiant energy they carry. I love that. So the outcome for this reading, I want to just remind you of something. There's you, okay? That's just a remembrance from my guides. Okay, here you are, Aries. That's the picture of you, a representation. You've been through a lot of training. You're ready for what is about to evolve here. That's you. You're reaching into your sacred basket of abundance that you were given by the Great Mother when you passed through the feminine portal to come into this place. And now something is being activated. My guides chatter. All right. So the guardian of the gateway, that is the High Priestess. You are deep in the spiritual feminine energy of the universe this month, whether you're a man or a woman or any other descriptor you choose. Don't get stuck on words, okay? Look at that. So the High Priestess has the full moon in her crown and the new moon at her feet. She sits at the entryway to the temple of all wisdom, and she holds the mystery scrolls in her lap. No one gets into that temple that place of information until they have an audience with the High Priestess, who is the guardian of the gateway. She is the guardian of truth. I love this. That's where you're going. When you step out to have this journey, because you have remembered something has been revealed to you, you are going to find yourself standing at the gateway. This is phenomenally exciting. And I believe what's going to happen is you're going to take a journey there. You're going to be let into the sacred gateway, into the temple, for some more revelatory information to come through. And I think for you it has everything to do with activation. Okay, so we're going to pull from the sacred bowl. The runes are here, and we'll see what advice this prism, my guides are calling it a prism, I was going to say divination tool, brings to you. Spirit, can we get some information for beautiful Aries about their amazing journey? The month of June. Aries. That is the symbol of the sacred warrior, whose battle is always with the self, and the journey that it brings to you of illumination and change. This man was a warrior who lived eons with no death process. So that because the death card is also here on the soul level, I believe you are in the process of finishing a cycle or a circuit on your soul contract. Because these are the moments, all the readings this month for the month of June have been like this. All of us are taking a masterful leap forward into the sacred realm of our energy, our identity, because we're skilling up to be prepared for the movement of Pluto into Aquarius, the energy of expansion. So we have to be prepared. So Aries, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment, click the like button, all that happy stuff. It helps my channel a lot, as all folks on YouTube will tell you. I'm eager to hear anything you want to share about your interpretation, things that come to you, your experiences, etc. And Goddess willing, I'll be here to speak with you some more in July. Thanks, everybody.